Who is?
Me. I'm gonna test audio.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's always fun.
What's that?
Is he going to do one of his bits again?
Oh, yeah. One of those acts. You just will high-five each other after.
Do you want to see the high five?
I don't want to see the high-five. I don't like when people like each other.
No, that's clear.
I just don't. Like, it doesn't work for the show. You guys being buddies can work for the show, but somebody has to. That's the thing. Maybe this was a mistake hiring Justin.
Coleman's going to wind up dead tomorrow.
Yeah. I got to think about this.
You didn't have another option, really. It was Justin.
I guess I'm stuck with Gus, I guess. But the thing is, like, Justin, the one thing about Justin had many good qualities, but you're right. He doesn't have that killer instinct where he wants to take over from Coleman.
Internally.
Yeah.
Externally.
Well, he has killer instinct in a different way, though.
Right.
I agree.
If you tell him to go after somebody, would.
Right.
Yeah. Well, you haven't seen many of these, like, I haven't seen much of the stuff since he got here, since he got the job.
Right.
No Delaware
is
stuff.
Cohen still employed?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
sure.
Like,
There literally was Delaware stuff. We went to Delaware.
No, I know, but that was because you went to Delaware on your own and did something that nobody knew about. Like, not seeing a lot of that these first couple of weeks.
Oh, boy.
Well, I'm just saying. What? I'm just saying.
Yeah, I see what you're doing.
I'm not doing anything. I'm just saying. Gus would have done it.
No
Yeah,
shot.
definitely.
Probably won't.
No shot.
Gus
wouldn't
is
have
more
Gus
ambitious.
Yeah, maybe if 50 people told him to.
See what I'm saying? So Mike, you're
Now
saying
we put
that
down people.
Mike, you want to stand by that Coleman
I
likes
think
Gus
Coleman
better
would have
than
jumped in Gus's defense in the opposite situation.
not like that though. So you got to take
I
back.
love Coleman.
You got to take back that Coleman likes Gus more than Justin. No way.
Oh, that's
No. I don't know that he likes. I think he likes working with Justin more for sure.
Yeah.
But I think he kind of became friends with Gus. I don't know if him and Justin are there yet.
Well, Justin is a security blanket. Like
And
I said, he knows the
Justin
history
has
of the
to
show.
have- Justin has to have a. I'm gonna call him Len. Since he started this show, the Justin who would go do things, like, that's a different guy. This is Len. He's just our new producer, Len. You know what I mean? He's just another guy.
I don't agree.
Justin would go to Delaware. Justin would read the book. Justin would get in the car. That was Justin. This is
Things
Len.
haven't. If,
I remember
if something
Justin.
comes up, I do it.
Don't worry about Lenny. It's fine. But I'm just saying, like, we used to have a guy, Justin, who would do things. Len.
I ordered boner pills and
That died, though, right? Like, Len orders boner pills.
Right.
Justin goes to Delaware.
Can't wait to see what happens today.
it's like I'm going to Delaware.
Nah, it's okay, Len. Don't worry about it. Len's a high fiver.
Len.
You know what I mean, Len? Yeah. My buddy Len. Now, Len's a good kid. He's a good guy. But
Yeah.
Loyal. He's loyal.
Loyal Len, we call him.
Yep.
We miss Justin.
Len.
Don't you miss Justin?
I miss Justin
Yeah,
so
Justin
much.
was great.
Think about
Yeah.
him all the time.
He was great. He was great. Oh, my God. The thing
He
with
would
the
have taken that bottle of pills and drank the whole fucking thing and walked around with a boner the entire day. That was Justin.
That's true. I think we were going to show
Looks like
him.
I'm doing that tonight.
Well, Len, that's not going to work. Because
No.
then that's already been done, Len. Now, I feel like, nope, don't do it.
I think Gus might be better.
you to do it.
Now you've turned to Gus. It'd be great if Gus did that tonight now. I'm ordering you not to do it now.
Justin, what's on the old drawing board?
You got bowling later?
That's an order, Justin. I'm ordering you not to do that. That's an order. You can't then do things. You're turning into Gus now. That'd be amazing if Gus just came with a great idea today that we thought about during the show.
Oh, I got a good idea.
I still don't understand.
Is it a Len idea or a Justin idea?
It's a Justin idea.
Okay.
Do you want a little hint?
No, it's okay, Len. We're good. Len. Here we go, Mike. Here we go.
Coleman just getting choked out with fucking piano wire. Len says hello.
See, Justin could take a joke. Len is all business. See that, Dave?
I do see that.
Lenny, what's wrong?
Nothing. Just checking something.
Len's the kind of guy who has that Trump accuser sound ready.
Oh,
Len is good to
definitely.
Len's going to go with
Definitely.
that.
Yep.
Len's got the Trump sound. Don't you worry all day.
Is he angry? I can't tell. I can't see him.
Who?
Len.
He is the best.
This guy is soft as fucking baby shit.
What do you got, Lenny? Lenbo, what do we got?
I'm looking up something for a bit.
Justin would
Okay.
never have let somebody call him another name and react to it.
No, but that's but Justin.
Well,
was great.
Justin's been called a pedophile for 2 years. It seems to be taking it pretty
Len, take
well.
it easy. Jesus, what do you care? God, you agree, Len, don't you?
Do you think it's the pedophile stuff that's bothering him?
He's held on to it for so long.
I don't think so. I mean, it's his trademark, just in you, he says to them. It fits his name.
Good Lord.
Well, what do you want me to say? It's a trademark.
Now it's just, can you lend a hand?
Yeah. Wow, look at Coleman piling on Len.
Dunking on Len.
Jeez. Len is not getting dunked on by Coleman.
We've come full circle of how this started.
I want Gus to come up with something so great today. Is he capable of that?
I don't want to say it.
No,
but
you
I was
got-
going to say you're going to have to feed him something.
Gus is literally going to go to Vermont and kill himself today.
Oh, that might have been
Did I just take it from you, Justin?
my thing.
It'd be amazing if Gus was like, I win. Goodbye. It's over.
Who says I'm not?
How's this for an idea, Len? Just ends his life.
Or did I say Cullen? And Cullen just kind of comes in. He's like, here we go, Justin.
He gets called a cameo in the video.
That'd be unbelievable. Was your idea really Vermont, Justin, or no?
I was going to go to Vermont and then take a bunch of pills and be like, well, at like 3 in the
Jesus.
morning. Would have been funny.
Well, don't do that. Well, don't do that.
That's
Like,
definitely a
posted at
Justin
3 in the
idea.
morning, like,
That was a
Justin
Justin idea. Yeah. He texted that to Len. You have to change your name now to Len.
Okay, I'll be Len.
Okay, legally, I mean.
I like the name Justin, though.
I mean, you've lost the Justin edge, though. Don't you think, Mike?
What do you mean?
I don't know that I would agree with that.
He does seem a little subdued.
Yeah, this week especially, these last couple of days, giggly, subdued,
Right.
overly medicated.
Oh, see,
I don't
today
know.
I found him to be angry. He
Well,
seemed
say-
hostile.
right, yeah, something's going on. You okay? Is your mental health okay?
I think so.
All right, good. We like having you around. I just don't want
But
you
you
to
say, like, is your mental health okay? And you're like, you're too happy. You're too giggly.
Yeah.
You want depressed, Justin? I can get.
No,
myself
I need,
into
like-
We're
depression.
losing him.
Yeah. I thought we'd make it to February at least. Well, producer search. Let's go, Coleman. Tweet it out.
Can I sit back there again?
Mick is fucking.
Gus comes in, he's grilling Justin. So where was the sound?
Yee.
This is why I'm
Cedar
hot.
Park. This is Cedar Park. Oh. This is Cedar. This is Cedar. This is Cedar Park.
What?
This is Cedar Park.
It doesn't seem
This
like
is
he's
Cedar
particularly
Park.
trying.
This is Cedar. This is Cedar. This is Cedar Park. Our parents call us in before it gets too dark. This is Cedar. This is Cedar. This is Cedar Park. This is
I
Cedar.
hear girlfriend tweeting it out.
This is Cedar Park. This is Cedar. This is Cedar. This is
Cedar Park.
This is Cedar Park. Sports is my middle name.
This feels like something
But
Clemmer
when
would
it comes
post
to
now.
doing that, my game. I work at Golfsmith. That paper, yeah, I stack it. But 7 hours a day, I'm devoted to my brackets. I'm
not
on
bad.
the Sports Report. All my close friends, they be hiking up my shorts. Rolling with my boys.
Is it just Jeff rapping or no?
Joints.
So far.
We up at Tiger Martin getting us some icy points. Spent summer on my couch watching Olympics in Beijing. Oh my god, my boy, Usain is amazing.
Let me hear that one again.
Out the lake anytime hiking up my
What was that?
shorts.
What was that Usain Bolt rhyme? Let me hear that.
We ain't smoking joints. We up at Tiger Martin getting us some icy points. Spent summer on my couch.
Can you go back or
watching
no?
Olympics in Beijing. Oh my god, my
okay.
boy, Usain is amazing. Campus lunch, don't get caught
I love, like, the references we'll never get.
Anytime
Oh,
soon.
You know what I mean? Like the
Basically all of
inside
them.
college references or whatever.
Every single Friday. We're the realest school in District 65. Hey,
Oh, hell yeah. This is Cedar Park. This is Cedar Park. This is Cedar Park.
This is Cedar Park.
What?
This is Cedar Park.
Yee.
This is Cedar. This is Cedar.
This is Cedar Park.
Our parents call us in before it gets too dark. This is Cedar. This
Oh,
is
this is not
Cedar.
Jefferson.
I think the other guys I think maybe better.
This is Cedar Park.
Which one do you think this is,
This is
Justin? If you had to
Cedar
guess.
This
CP3?
is Cedar.
Yeah,
This is
I think so,
Cedar.
too.
This is
Yeah, this is
Cedar
not big
Park.
sex.
This is Cedar
Park.
Park. I
saved
go
him
by
for last.
CP3.
Oh.
You've probably seen
goes
me
by
out
CP3.
on the hardwood J in threes.
Yep.
Last name is Turner, but the H is silent. If you call me Thurner,
I don't want to spoil anything for the next live show, but I think I
you laugh. My comedy
Big night
is
for
magic
CP3.
like a wizard in staff. Catch me on
him in
620, weaving in my Lancer. Only song I cruise to is Elton's Tiny Dancer.
Oh, wow.
Do a nice little cutaway.
very natural cut there.
Get my feast. Never-ending pancakes means my breakfast doesn't stop.
This is
Vista and
Cedar. Oh,
Leander
damn it.
are my two favorite schools. What I just said was a lie. All their guys are tools. Why read other news when I've got the wolf pack? Call me OJ, cause I just killed the track.
Wow.
See, there you go,
Oh,
Mike.
topical.
Mike, that's your point.
Yeah.
This is Cedar. This is Cedar. This is Cedar Park. This is
Closer
Cedar
alert.
Park.
Big sex.
This is
Closer
exact-
alert.
This is Cedar. This is Cedar.
This is Cedar Park.
Our parents call us in before it gets too dark. This is Cedar. This is Cedar. This is Cedar
The
Park.
misery of having
This is
3
Cedar
people, so
Park.
you have to do
This is
3
Cedar
verses.
Park.
So that's,
That's 12 people. You know that?
This is Cedar Park. This is Cedar Park. My friends call me Big Sex. 6745111. Send me a text. Every single night.
This is before area
You know I'm
codes, huh?
getting love from several fine sharties. Posted in my realties. I'm referring to my glasses. If you're talking mess, we'll be kicking your butt.
If Jeff Masher were
You may
with
already know. Techno
niche
enhanced
category
on my
back
face.
then, I would have been
You
stunned
can
if he was
always
able
find
to
me
do
getting
that.
bucket all the raves. Hunger pains attacking. Don't try to fight them. Go to Randall's for some fresh food items.
Yeah.
Or if I'm thinking fast food, Wada is the place to go. This guy works here, and he is my bro.
Should this replace the outro song? Though?
I think our guy might be in trouble. I think I like the third guy best.
Oh, man,
Oh,
with
yeah.
lightsabers? This is sick.
Oh, we're doing a the
SpongeBob?
SpongeBob dance? Forgot about that.
That's a pretty fat rhyme, no?
It's not bad.
Hella.
Hell yeah. Not mid, I'll
not-
say that. No.
Where Jeff was smart is he was clearly trying, but not so much that we
Right,
could
it's a little
really make fun of
self-deprecating.
his.
Right,
Yeah,
it's smart.
yeah, yeah.
That is a definite Jeff D. Lowe in high school project right there. If there ever was one. Like you said, perfect time in history.
Yeah.
Perfect marriage.
Yeah.
As always, with our friends from betonline.ag. So many years covering racing and sports in Philadelphia, soon to be Hall of Famer, and now just winning tournaments across the country. Dick, good morning. How are you?
Jesus Christ.
Fine, Mike and Jess.
Well,
What was that, Dick? Sorry, I didn't hear you.
well, Mr. Matansky,
What the hell? Let me-
Dick,
23 skidoo.
good morning. How are you?
I am fine, Mike and Jess.
Here's
Yes.
his Jessica Pocket.
Jessica Paquette.
Oh, I'm
Paquette.
sorry.
Yeah.
I'm
What the
sorry.
hell's wrong with you?
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
It's all about the first few hundred yards, maybe even the first few steps. Look, if he doesn't break like he did in the 2 races where he ran
Go
so
shoot him.
poorly,
That's it.
then everything potentially could change. But when I look at the race, I don't see a lot of early speed. I mean, there's some, but not a ton of it. I think he's at least.
The great Porter
no
hired
worse
this
than
guy.
third. I like the fact that he's got an outside post rather than inside. So if he does break a little slow, he can get back in the race.
Who the fuck is listening to this? This is horrific.
It's crazy that he runs away from Dave Portnoy, but he, runs to Dick Jerardi.
Pratt is
Into
good
the
everywhere,
embrace.
but he's really been good in the Derby. Jess will remember he was on Country House. Somehow he got that horse to be second or first, depending on your belief what should have happened that day. Those
Dick, I
horses
understand
had
you were
matches.
at the Heat game and you were embarrassed. You got caught with a new girlfriend of yours behind the.
Well,
Important tickets a day
she's
by
not
for
a
that game.
public figure. I don't.
She's a real Jane dandy. Go ahead.
The camera didn't show the stems on that one.
Pratt is good everywhere, but he's really been good in the Derby. Jess will remember he was on Country
Is
House.
that Mutt clicking
Somehow
away?
he got that horse to be
That Mutt
second.
taking notes of the Mutt.
He's researching what Dick Jerardi's saying.
What is he doing?
Depending on your belief what should have happened that day. Those of us who had maximum security on top.
Wow. I like this guy.
Doesn't take any bullshit.
Got spirit.
More life than Mott does.
That's what Mutt surrounds himself with.
And then Jessica is more so their like boots on the ground, like used to ride horses as a young girl.
Oh, nice.
So she's not like the sassy like co-host who like is always in trouble and disagrees with Mutt. Like, oh yeah, you're not paying the bill tonight. Like
she's
that
more
guy.
like the-
like the Danielle of the show.
She does like a fake laugh of sorts.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
I agree with Dick. I don't think the post position is really a problem for him at all. For me, he's a toss entirely for a lot of reasons.
He's a what?
Toss.
A toss
that?
entirely? I
What does that
Get-
mean?
get
So
outta
you're a
here.
horse racing guy. Oh, like a no good?
I would assume, right?
I would assume she was talking about like a toss-up, like a
Oh, a toss entirely? That sounds like a like a horse racing. I mean, I'm yeah.
Wouldn't touch it.
Right. Oh, is that right?
I know, but hot take already, right?
Hey, go for
For me, this is
I like Dick Jerardi. He's way better than Mutt. What's Mutt doing during this?
it. You know some favorites I picked.
Let's get his face pressed against the glass in his man cave, watching his brothers family members just go by. Just a chicken. Go ahead.
American Pharaoh. Justified.
What the hell's he talking about?
His winners from the past. Yeah.
Jesus
the countless
Christ.
picks.
You know, when you have this kind of an edge in the numbers, you just pick them. You don't try to out.
Oh, Dick, you're incorrigible.
He's so happy. That's the thing. He would much rather do that. You're right, Snell. Much rather. If Dave called him tomorrow and said, look, like LAOU, horse racing podcast, 6 times a year, we'll pay you per shot, but you cannot work with Dick Jerardi anymore. He would say, you know what, Dave, thanks. I appreciate you, man, but I know where my brother's buddy.
Life's too short.
Yeah. Yes. Maybe Portland will get that Media Roll Hall of Fame one day. Go ahead.
That'd be nice.
As far as society, man, Jess, I love you, but good Lord.
You cunt.
You nasty bitch.
You told me I was picking like a Danny Gargan horse.
I hope that womb is barren and remains that way forever.
Get back in the kitchen, Jess, with takes like that.
Jesus.
I understand. I lost my mind. It's fine.
Let's take a horse that finished second in the worst prep of all time.
Oh, cervical cancer, I wish upon you.
Dick is fiery.
Dick's lively.
Might be real.
We're here to
What's amazing is these 2 zeros, all due respect, are just blowing Mutt out of the water.
Big time.
Where is he?
Over here. I mean,
Mutt's doing the whole thing where he's like, you know what? I'm just going to let the magic happen.
I think Mutt's got his fingers laced behind his head.
I've been there when 2 idiots are fighting and just say, you know what? For him, this is like you and Mick.
Yeah, exactly.
He's like, I built this world right here.
Well, he thinks he's you right now.
He
Kinda
is.
just letting it ride.
He's playing these people like fiddles.
There's no horses that have hit the board in like 100 years. So, no.
You don't like resilience, huh?
Yeah.
She's like worse than what's her face.
Look, he beat up Nate barely.
Hysterics right now.
Are they drinking?
She's squirting all over the fucking mic.
All right, you mentioned
Dick can be intoxicated.
Look at Matsu has enough bullshit here.
Dan, Anna Marie, 2 prices, Dick, you want to use?
I did.
Okay.
Boy, nobody kills a laugh like Mutt, huh?
Let's get back on
Let me hear
track
that.
here.
Let me
No
hear
pun
that
intended.
again. She's giggling away. She's like a good sport. She's like a nice person. Dick Girardi's a fucking firecracker. And then there's old man Mutt.
Talk about a third wheel here.
Jesus.
Dick's about to score some puss.
Dan and Anna Marie, 2 prices, Dick, you want to use? You
That guy's
hate-
got fucked since
I mean,
World War II ended. And now he's doing this to him.
That do you hate, but you'll hate this one as well because he's too slow. But I got to use domestic product.
That's a big Mutt move you ever noticed over the years. Like, look, I know, but I got to, that thing he does that. Like, I got to use domestic.
I know what
product.
you're going to say.
Yeah, like, I get what you're saying, caller. I get what you're, but you know what? Like, I like Bronson Roy. It was the 4th star of the season. I don't know what, Daniel Bard, I think, should be in the bullpen. Like, he loves doing stuff like that. Go ahead.
I know that he has got buyer speed figures that are similar to Society Man, who just mocked relentlessly a couple seconds ago. But he has gotten no pace.
Sliding off of her chair.
I want Jess to say, like, Mutt, can you get the fuck out of here?
There's real chemistry happening.
Stop fucking this up.
Still been closing. I'm a workout guy like you are, and he's working out right with Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone's 3-1. Domestic product is 30-1. I'm getting Irad Ortiz, biggest race of the year at 30-1.
Yep.
I'm going to use underneath the price.
I got no problem with that. Anytime you tell me Chad and Irad is 30-1, you don't need to tell me much more than that.
It'd be great if Dick was just like, Mutt, all I'm doing for you here, and you're turning down jobs from Dave Portnoy. Why do I fucking bother?
What's the point? Anything else from my guy, Dick?
But me, I'm a data guy. I'll go with the numbers.
Hell yeah, he is.
Is it possible that he runs nowhere? Yeah, it is. It's definitely possible. He's not a horse I would send it in on, like California.
If Jess Paquette was like, look, Dick, I'm leaving my family for you. And Mutt's like, enough of that, okay? And I like the 6 horse. He's a workout guy. He's got the sprint.
I believe in him. I trust them. And we'll go.
He's livelier voice-wise, too, than you would think. You know what I mean? He's got a little life to him.
Do we know how old he is?
Yeah, I'll find that.
It'll be another 40 minutes. No one can find his age.
Well, he's also the only one on that show that's had success professionally in that business.
Well, I don't know, you don't know Jessica Paquette's history.
That's true, yeah.
She's, we know one who has not had success. That's true. Yeah. If we called that Jeff guy and said, Jessica Paquette is, he'd definitely say yes.
I gotta give that guy.
We should call different state horse racing organizations if any of them know Mike Manansky is.
I gotta give that guy credit because he would have sat there and lied to you all day about the sports reporters.
Yes.
Oh, gee, I mean, who knows? It's countless tie. He was bigger than Mike Lupica.
He'll lie about that, but you ask him about Mike.
Never heard of the guy. Not even close.
Absolutely not. Let's get a big weekend with Big A. Is he going to scam people with their fucking pyramid game? Fucking get timeshares in the somewhere in North Carolina.
I gotta say though, as someone that knows literally nothing about horse racing, Mutt seems to know his state. Throws a lot of
he's
jargon
boring.
out
Even
there.
there, he's boring. The only time he's not boring is with me. That's it.
No, I'm talking about on his horse race, on the thing he did solo. I thought he was good.
Yeah, I didn't make it.
Yeah, but it's just buzzwords.
Yeah,
It's just like buzzwords of racing.
That's all he needed to wow me.
Honestly, would you rather have Mutt do it next year or Dick Jerardi do it in that outfit? Just be honest.
No.
Just be honest.
Dick Jerardi, but that's for selfish purposes.
We're going to boot Mutt, and Dick Jerardi's going to become like part of the show now.
Dick Jerardi comes in here with a tuba.
Yeah, he'll do it.
Do you think Dick Jerardi would be game for the porno you guys want to shoot in here?
He and Jess maybe. And the horse.
Yeah, you never know.
I could see that. It's possible.
Over to Cinema.
You said 2 big threes. Nice take.
The layup,
Nice
and he
take.
gets it.
Yeah.
Cinema Lords with a Wilt Chamberlain little roll there.
He's yelling, let's effing go right now. 8-point game.
Under 10 here. James, beautiful call from him. This may be the lineup to attack right now if your team
Clemmer
KMS.
looking down the bench saying, Mush and Hubs, you guys got to come in soon.
Almost a turnover there. Little errant pass. Good defense there.
good
Gus
defense.
all up on Nick. Oh, Rico keeping
nice
it back.
bad
And
look. Give it
beautiful
go.
cut from
Oh,
Rico.
my
Hits the
God.
deck and gets the foul.
Oh,
He
Rico's
shoves
gonna
Gus
kill
to the
him. Oh,
floor.
my God.
Shoves Gus to the floor. That's got to be a technical
Wow.
foul, even though it was
Wow.
a foul.
That
Justin
is-
not happy.
Gus definitely undercut him. That is not a good look. That is tough. Rico
with
is
a
pissed
shove.
off. It looks like he's bleeding from the mouth a little bit.
Kirk not happy.
Justin
with that.
yelling here.
It's getting interesting.
Wow, I think he's bleeding from the nose or
Getting
the
a little
mouth. That
chippy.
that looked.
Believe the time has stopped here. Quick.
Yeah,
little
that's
stop.
not a good look by Gus. Not a good look.
So this was in the second
half
of the game.
It was, I think, it was just around that run. Like
It was, yeah.
it was right around there.
Yep. I think, yes. So we're making a run. The momentum has changed. Rico, my friend Rico Bosco has the ball, drives to the basket. I try and kind of swipe it away. He did for me earlier. I whack his arm. He goes, he lays it in. If you watch the video, I'm kind of watching to see if he makes the shot. So I don't see what happened. So I'm watching, and all of a sudden, I just see chaos over in the corner. And Rico's foaming. He's like, I got fucking kids. I have fucking family. He's like, I thought he was in a Billy football.
Yeah, Billy saved my life.
Well, yeah, probably.
No, yes,
Billy,
yes.
Billy, who was a 0 last night, like 9 fouls in 2 minutes, and got the technical for trying to. Was he hanging on the rim?
He grabbed the net.
Yeah,
No ball was in the air.
Moron. Goes and saves, and things are going crazy. So I don't know what's going on. And Marty comes over to me and Dana, and like, this was a cheap shot. And this is on the heels of the previous game where you undercut that guy.
Yeah, that one I was trying to run.
What, just a week ago?
A week ago, I was just running straight.
Okay.
And
I laid it down at halftime to you guys. I think I said in the show, did I not, Justin?
Yeah, you did. No, you were 100% clear.
We have the sounder now.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. the only thing I love Gus's hustle. Gus played great. Absolutely. I think I said it at halftime. Like, there's hard fouls, but like, don't be undercutting guy. We can't have that. Like, there is a line. Like,
Right.
So,
Yeah,
so,
don't
so that's
paralyze
to me in basketball. That's the only like I said. If a guy comes over in the middle, you guys will see me play, and I don't mind if they do it to me. Okay, he hit me with a couple of elbows. I got no problem with that. If I throw elbows, I'm getting elbows. If I'm gonna set a hard screen, I'm gonna set a hard screen. Even on an inbound pass, I might step on the guy's foot. Old guy moves. When somebody goes in the air, they are so prone you can break your arm. Which Rico, I think he went to the hospital. I just texted him this morning. He thinks he has a hairline fracture in his arm. You can break your neck. You saw the way he fell in his face. Anything can happen. So I didn't know. I didn't see anything. In the initial replay I saw, or the play I saw, was kind of. This wasn't one of the times where Coleman's fucking ass was in front of the camera.
It wasn't just me.
Was it the whole first half, right?
No. It was everyone who was in that first slot trying to check in.
Was right there.
Was right there.
So
I'm just a bigger body.
Whose fault was that? Is that on Justin?
That's on
or-
me.
That's on you?
Yeah.
I didn't.
Couldn't you see it or
realize.
no?
I would go back and forth from making sure like the stream health was
Gotcha.
good.
How
to, like,
did the
watch-
stream work well or no?
Yeah, it was
Got a lot of feedback. Jeez,
We
people
were on
30,000 views,
like
on
4
YouTube.
different channels as well. They put us on like the Barstool main stuff.
Oh,
too.
they did?
Yeah.
Great. Wonderful. My life has changed. So so I didn't see it. Then later I saw the slow motion.
Yeah, the
replay.
slow mo looks terrible.
Like, I absolutely think it was a dirty. I think you did it on purpose. It was a dirty play.
I can tell you for a fact I did not.
Well, it's definitely, you can't tell me that for a fact.
I can tell you, like, I will explain the whole thought process of what happened during that play. Like, one, it's 100% on me. It's.
Oh,
I'm just saying, like,
dying.
No, because I saw Rico he started to make the move. He starts to make the move, so I start to go to try to.
Well, first of all, I'm sorry, Gus. Before we give your full explanation, let's go around the room and be like in the jury itself. Before they first time they get together, the jury says, "Where are we?" Before we start deliberating, I'm voting guilty. But my mind can be changed. I'm open to a debate here. Where are you at, Coleman?
Guilty, I think.
Okay, Justin.
Okay.
Justin.
Yeah.
Guilty, but like.
Okay, I just want to hear that. I just want to.
Guilty.
Okay, that's why I just want to hear that right now. And Justin's screaming like "fuck you" to Rico after that play last time. Like, what are you doing?
Justin, on my back.
I didn't see. I don't know basketball. I don't know if that's a dirty play or not. I just saw him.
If that's a dirty play or not?
I also can't. I didn't
you ever
see
see
it.
a basketball? So you didn't see the play?
No, and then all I saw was Rico get up and push him, and someone have a guy's back.
Okay, I got you. Yeah, I'm with you on that. That's all you see.
Do we want to run the play real quick? The audio of it.
Sure.
It was scores 38-30.
38-30. We make it a little bit of a run.
Oh, Rico keeping
nice
it back.
foul.
And beautiful catch from Rico. Hits the deck and gets the foul. He shoves Gus to the floor. Shoves Gus to the floor. That's got to be a technical foul, even though it was a foul. Get him the fuck up. Justin not happy.
Gus definitely undercut him. That is not a good look.
That's good
is
now. That's good. That's fair analysis right there.
That's the best in the business right there.
That's fair.
It looks like he's bleeding from the mouth a little bit.
As Clemmer said to me later, Rico's bleeding internally from the mouth. Oh, Jesus. What the fuck? That's why James?
Yeah.
James.
Yeah.
This is why I don't tell these guys what they want to criticize the team. This is not state-run media. So the replay looks horrible. And I had people telling me that you were saying it was Rico's fault.
No, not at all. That is bullshit.
Okay. You heard this rumor.
It was fucking BA.
No, I had other people tell me.
No, I was not saying it was Rico's fault.
All right, so go ahead. So right now we have a count of 4-0 guilty. Talk us. We're open to, but my mind is open to being changed. I don't know about you guys, but
is this so real quick? Is this guilty as in he meant to do it, or it's a dirty play? There's a difference there.
I think he meant to do it.
Okay.
I think it's.
I think it's definitely a dirty play.
It's a dirty play. It's a dirty play.
It's the dirtiest play you can do in basketball, other than a flat out Kermit Washington, Rudy Tom Johnson sucker punch. Like literally break. That is like.
Yeah. No, it was, and it wasn't my intention. I saw him coming into the lane.
And you knew, to be clear, because I'm gonna have some people say, "Oh, Kirk is."
Yeah,
these guys
I knew
up,
this was
jaws. I made this clear.
Yeah, you made this clear.
You were there at halftime the other day.
Yeah, you made this clear.
It's like this is not, and this is also like we have a very good friend of mine.
Yeah,
this is not that asshole from last week.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
So I see him coming to make the move. So I'm like,
Rico,
all right, Rico's gonna come in to drive into the lane. So I was gonna go like, all right, I'm gonna go try to take the charge. Then I see I don't know who it was, but I saw like someone swat at it.
That's me.
Yeah. So I saw someone swat at it. So I thought you fouled him. So I start to turn away with on my left side to protect my left elbow. That's been bugging me because right now, if I'm going straight on, the collision was going to go right for the elbow. So I went to go to turn to save myself and attempt to get out of the way. And I just thought I got out of the way, but I didn't.
Roll him a little.
I tried to shift and move, and like I had no problem with Rico's reaction. It was justified to shove me at there. Like anyone with a competitive bone in their body is going to shove the person for that. Like I genuinely feel terrible about it. I think it was Coleman when I came off. Like I feel bad. Like I said, I feel bad as soon as I came off. Like I did not want it. I tried to get out of the way. I just couldn't.
So what you're saying is he came at you and then you just turned your body.
I turned to protect my elbow.
Okay. All right. What do you think of that, Justin?
I think you turned not to protect. I think you're
watch the tape. You can see
I think when you say you
I'm watching slow motion right now.
Yeah.
I think when you say you turned to try to get out of the way, Rico, I don't think you did.
No, I that was the purpose of the turn, was to get out. It was an attempt to get out of the way.
I don't think that's true.
What do you think? Go ahead, Mick.
I think it was an example of like somebody who knows what they're doing but not trying to hurt somebody, where it's like, I'm going to get in Rico's way a little bit. I'm going to try and maybe rub shoulders, go for contact.
I wanted to go for the charge, and then I bailed out.
But it's also in a men's league game, and this like it is kind of bush league to be taking charges, especially if guys are in the middle of flight, if they take off. Like Rico was like going downhill at that point. But I also think like that's the competitive game. I mean, you guys were screaming at each other all game. It's kind of how it's going to go, but you can't take his legs
that play.
out.
That
no.
Game,
but I'm saying I get where people get worked up about it, but there is a line with that sort of stuff.
You just can't you could break the guy's neck.
Yeah,
and that's
it's also 2 games in a row you've done that.
Yeah,
no one else has done that.
Well, the first time I ran all the way through, so this time I tried to stop. I tried to do the opposite reaction.
But it was also, they were similar plays, but they were different.
Yeah. But if I in that situation, I was trying to do everything I thought I could to try to stop and just move out. Like, I knew I was in a bad position. I recognized I was in a bad position at that point, and that's why I tried to do everything I could to get out of that bad position. And I didn't. I failed at that.
So it's ice machine. So you can buy them, and then people pay for bags of ice. Do you have space here where I could put an ice machine?
What is this, Shark Tank? What are we doing here?
Hello? Who would come into this
Can't
building?
you just do that at
ice?
drive-thrus now?
One second, Mike. What are you talking about? What are you saying?
I'm thinking about buying an ice machine, but I need to have space for it. So I'm curious, is there...
I don't want to get caught in your bits.
This is tough.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Not a bit. Not a bit.
You want to buy an ice machine? Why?
I want to buy multiple ice machines and put them around the area and collect money from them. They make money. These are revenue makers. Now, people don't want to walk into stores for bags of ice. They want to walk to a machine and get. Have you seen these coffee trucks that are out there?
Listen to me. Get a fucking job.
No, it's called self-employment.
He's got to do this.
Self-employment.
Got to do it.
Okay, so you want me to house? What am I going to get out of it?
Well, you get a percentage.
What slice of the ice, baby? What am I getting?
I don't. That's what we'd have to negotiate.
Okay, so
hold on a second here.
Go ahead.
I don't mind the idea of selling ice. Someone's going to come into this building, walk up the stairs,
and buy the ice.
So into here and buy
I
the
believe
ice.
what you can do if you say you had the.
You're saying. Hold on. Shut up. So you're saying like when I go to Cumberland Farms. When I go to Cumberland Farms and there's a barbecue, and I get the 2 bags of ice.
Yes.
Why can't I just do that there? It's exciting. Call Montante back a little bit. I actually feel like we're on Shark Tank now.
Because you may not.
I don't love that experience, though. Do you? I don't love opening up the door, grabbing the 2 bags.
I don't either.
They
You
usually
walk
stick
in-
together.
How much does it cost landed? What are we talking about?
I've just started the. I've looked at a couple different options. Like there's a big push now.
By the way,
to
we
start
all
your
know
own-
this is not ever going to happen.
I'm asking. I'm just asking the question. Like there's the push for people to start their own power washing companies. Like you can get a power wash.
Stick to the ice, baby. Stick to the ice.
I don't know the details of it, but I've been trying to. You have to get the land first. Like there are these people who own like parking lots are just putting ice machines in parking lots, and on the app it'll show you where the closest one is.
Oh, I like it, so you don't have to really be there.
So you don't have to. No, just it's a revenue stream. Just
Make money while you're sleeping. You know what he's saying?
But see, I like the idea. This building is a terrible.
You don't think people would come up the stairs and?
You think I want people to walk up the stairs in this building and get ice?
No, nobody.
Who's
would
gonna?
You don't want to. You don't want to
Someone has
interact
to
with a
work here
human.
24 hours a day.
No, you don't have. It's self.
It's a studio, Mike. People walk around here at 2 in the morning and get ice.
There's a bunch of empty buildings, offices up here. But I didn't think about the fact that you'd be doing a show, people walk in and get ice.
No, your question should be.
I don't hate that, honestly.
Can I rent this? Can I rent the space in front of the building?
Like Colton tried to do with Jerry. Tried to rent the space.
No, I didn't. I said no to that.
It was
Didn't
a tryout show. I don't know. Yeah. Well, how much does it cost? You know how much it costs at all?
No, I'm starting.
So you've
the
done really
process.
no research on it.
No, but the beginning, because you really the
Take
real.
2 seconds to see how much it costs. No,
I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah.
I think it's close to 10 grand, right?
Yeah.
For the unit?
But you have to rent it
for the good ones. There are different companies that are doing this
for the
now.
good ones. You have to rent, but you have to also rent the space and stuff.
That's the issue. You can really make if you have the space already. Like if I had a parking lot.
Who the fuck is driving around to pick up ice?
No, but I would
in
like
the
to.
summer all the time.
I would like to.
All the time.
Oh, that's true. That's kind of I mean, you'll get some in the winter, but
Just go to Cumberland Farms or
Yeah, but you have to,
I don't like that
go
experience.
in,
I don't
open
like
the
that.
freezer. Like this, you walk up, swipe your card, bag of ice, gone.
And it's
See.
that damn thing is always outside, so you feel uncomfortable. Like, can I pay for it
That's not
before
true.
I
They're
go in?
inside
and then-
sometimes.
How many times have you forgotten a bag of
lot of
ice
them are
and you'd
outside.
rather just swing by and get it instead of going into a store?
4 times.
I like what he's saying.
8 times. I don't know.
I don't hate the business idea.
You want to drive 8 miles out of your way just to swipe and get a bag of ice?
No,
and
the
walking
idea-
in.
the idea is that over time-
This is Main Street Watertown.
First of all,
Where's
he's-
it close? Where's the ice app? What is it?
The different companies that you can just.
Well, name one.
He's early on
I'm
this.
still early
Remember
in
when
the
Elon
process.
Musk came out with Tesla and everyone said, well, the supercharger isn't going to be everywhere. It's going to be in one spot. Nobody's going to just drive to that one spot. Well, now
This is
they're
exactly
popping
like
up left
that.
and right.
100%.
I didn't
They're
think
popping
of
up
it
left
that
and
way.
right.
That's true. How are you going to raise the 10 grand for that? Your dad's going to give you, that's a lot of 20s.
I do have
in.
some. I have still some money stored. I can start to dip into the 401k. I can start to dip.
Jesus.
No, let's not do that,
Christ.
dum-dum.
Why?
Let's not. That's like the number one thing they
Why?
say not to do.
I think I found the app too.
Oh, the ice app.
Ice to you. It's not showing any ice vending machines in this area.
Look out. Look
Oh.
out.
Hello.
I'm in with you.
I might invest in this.
Wow. That's who better? Who better to have?
Ice
What a great-
machine.
what a great mind.
Mudstack.com.
I'd give you a little seed
What
money.
are the bags
I'm
look
seeing
like?
they're heavy duty, like not those cheap plastic bags that might melt through. These are thick.
What
like
happens?
this.
What
I like
happens
this.
when
I
the
like-
machine breaks inside? Who's fixing that?
I do.
I looked that up.
You fix. Okay.
No,
see,
well,
we're already,
yeah,
see, we're
that's a
already now
pilot.
in the flaw part of the system.
I'm gonna keep my wallet holstered.
I can do things mechanically. I'm not
No, but you hire
inept like you.
But you hire somebody to do that.
Yes.
I'm not sure.
I'm assuming
Well,
it's
if it doesn't
it's an
work,
HVAC guy. Basically.
Yeah, there must be somebody you would
But
contract.
hold
to
on,
do
but
that.
is that part of?
I get
well,
too many questions, not enough answers. I'm out.
We're still in.
I'm still in.
Mike, you know what I want to hear, and that's cash flow.
That's a good question. Main Street in Watertown. A lot of people drive by looking for ice at a barbecue.
How much money have you made so far in this company?
We're still in the very early stages, so I can't show you those yet. But with just a small investment of $30,000, we can have 3 machines going, up and running by.
How about a salary of $30,000, and then you can do it.
But by October, like, wouldn't we?
Just when it starts to get a little cold at
Shouldn't we
night,
sort of
you know,
wait?
you get the
Football
That's
tailgating.
worrisome.
Football tailgating.
Football tailgating. We went near Gillette.
classic mutt to open an ice place in the winter.
You're near Gillette. You probably know people in the Gillette
Mutt has
parking
been
lot.
December 1st opening day of the ice machine place. 12 degrees outside. 8 inches of snow.
Come on, gang.
Massive ice storm shuts down New England. Mutt's opening by himself.
Let's call him out at the ice machine, Justin. Give him a call.
How about?
Hey guys, I'm live here. Route 1.
Why not?
Pats aren't playing, but the ice is cooking.
Why not tap into Ty Law, Ray Bork, maybe a celebrity ice guy?
Would you be willing to endorse?
No.
And do a commercial. You're a celebrity.
Yeah, if I got paid, I would do it.
Why you wouldn't help me out for free?
Yeah, sure. If you had an ice, if you opened up an ice place, I would be there with you opening day doing a show live from the ice place.
Okay.
That's a promise.
Now I'm a little confused. It's a nice place, or it's essentially
No, it's
a
nice.
vending
It's
machine?
a
ice
little
palace,
vending
Mike.
machine.
You go through. There's
like
ice. It's like what's the guy's name? Hermie.
That's
the
bigger
dentist
than I was
in,
imagining.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. You know, that's Mutt's world. The reindeer are flying around. There's ice. It's wonderful.
Hermie's got the same voice as Mutt's dad.
He does.
Hey, guys.
Will the Viking be there?
I have a relationship with my dad, Mike. Thank you very much. Okay? My dad talks to me.
See how nasty he gets?
He's on vacation.
I'm going to invest in this guy's business, for God's sake.
See, he's sensitive. That's the problem. What's the name of the place going to be?
I think that's really a name. I think it's a brand, whatever brand.
Just
there's a couple-
Mutt's.
Like Easy Ice.
That's a good point.
Mutt's
Easy
Ice.
Ice.
Is a good
Yeah,
Cold
you're
as
not.
ice.
You're not like you go to a vending machine to buy candy. The vending machine doesn't have a name.
True.
You can call it Easy Ice right now.
I think Mutt's
That's
Ice is good branding, though.
I just don't know the market demand.
Where
for
outside
that.
of? I guess maybe. Mutt's Ice. That is good brand.
This all started because there's this random place. You've driven by it before. In Drumhill, there's this big parking lot, Drumhill Rotary there, and someone put like a nitro coffee thing where you can walk up and you swipe your card and they'll give you like it's a hot coffee.
Oh,
there.
nice.
I'm thinking, well, why can't I started looking? Well, ice machines are now becoming a popular way to make some money.
So you're gonna do it?
Well, I got to find the space first. So you're saying this space is out probably?
I'm just saying it doesn't make a lot of sense for you to put an ice machine here.
It does worry me as your
People aren't
business
going to
partner.
walk up the stairs.
I'm sort of taking advantage of the minifans because they can come in studio and get ice and
Sure.
also see the show.
I mean, your
live.
concern is that people don't want to walk in like Cumberland Farms. They're going to walk up these stairs and go in here.
But also, you have to lock that door.
Yes.
When you leave here. You can't just let people come in.
I do hate the ice. I like what he's like thinking, but I don't think there's enough demand. But the ice experience is not a pleasant experience.
Could there be a reason there isn't one in New England of these?
Well, not close to.
Why don't you just do the
So they
coffee
said
thing?
about Tesla, you know?
If you think the coffee thing was going
why don't you just do that?
I haven't seen any customers there yet. I drove up to look at it.
Well, okay. I like that Mutt goes to a place that's not working. And he's like, you know what else? You know what wouldn't work? Ice.
How about a power washing business? Let's do that next. I got a whole list here. A whole list.
You know what you could do?
There's money and stuff like this. Money in vending machines.
You know what you could do?
That's true.
You could put a golf simulator in that room, and Mutt could manage the golf simulator business.
That's true.
People rent that out for like $60 an hour.
That's true.
Those are very popular.
It's a little small, though. I don't think it's enough.
I've seen a lot of like individual places like this.
Really?
Yeah.
Get a liquor license?
No, it's BYOB.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I'm willing to go in with Mutt on this, despite
Okay.
his nasty comments about my family.
Making fun of my dad's voice, Mike. It's
a good point.
Never
You
met the
know,
man. The Vikings.
I just like to picture.
I feel like
a man named the Viking.
I feel like the Mutt's Ice Company will definitely be a success. There's no reason to have any doubt that would be I'll write you a check right now for $30,000. So let's just say I did. Let's say I wrote you a check for $30,000. What are you doing with that money?
I wouldn't. I said 30 as a random number. I would give you a legit proposal and say, here's the 3-year plan for what this money is going to do. Here's how it's going to. Here's how
So
it's
you're
going
willing. You don't want to work for the show because you think it might hurt our relationship, but you will take my $30,000 for your ice company, which will definitely not hurt our relationship.
Well, you care
if it
less
fails.
about money than you do the show.
$30,000 I care about.
I don't think
That's Justin.
You really didn't care about that.
He's still here.
We had to do all of the show to get the money back.
Gus was bad on the show, gone. Okay,
But just as $30,000
he lost 30 grand. He's still here.
Place of caring. I don't know.
So be caring. I'm trying to.
What are you going to do with the $30,000?
It's just gone.
Probably, I'd buy the ice. Well, again, I'd have to.
You'd
figure
buy
out
the ice. Okay, that's a good idea.
No, the ice machine. You have to go to the company,
That's
buy
10.
the ice machine, figure out the best.
How much does
spot
that
for
cost?
it. I think it's about retail close to 10 grand.
10 grand. Okay, so let's say it's 10 grand. You're 20 grand left.
You want to
What
buy
do you
two or three. Or you want? I don't think you want to buy a one-off.
Right.
I think you want to buy two or three.
So you're spending a 30
have them
grand
all in the
buying
areas.
3
What do you-
ice machines.
Yeah, but
Okay,
How are
then
we
what?
marketing this? You have no money to market it.
And where's it going?
Well, I have
There's
a
3,
very
so where are they
popular
going?
newsletter. I have a newsletter and a race. If he wants to get
There
a
you
return
go.
on investment, he would add ads in this show, on this podcast, and on
Where
buttstack.com.
are these places going?
I can't tell you right now. I don't know right now.
It's a secret?
No, I don't know.
Oh, you
where-
don't know. Okay.
I want to research the locations. Justin telling me it's a wide open market right now.
Make people work for it.
It's wide open market.
I don't. I could be completely wrong. I don't see the market for it.
During the summer months, very frequently, the Cumberland Farms near us will run out of fucking ice. We'll run out of it.
Then you go to another
Empty.
gas station that has it.
That's a pain in the ass.
That's the
if
pain
you knew
point
there was a
right there.
place where it was ready to go, always
ice.
making ice for you, because those are bags of ice ready to go. They're not.
What if it's
this
10
is ma-
miles out of the way, though? Like, why would I do that?
Does the
Okay,
bag?
well,
Does it feel like individual ice pieces instead of all frozen together as one?
I think it's pieces. Yeah.
This is a seasonal business.
I
though,
think
you know?
you need
You know, you have
yourself-
to get for the commercials. All kidding aside, is Vanilla Ice.
Oh, it's a must.
That's
But he's an entrepreneur.
I like
He's gonna be a
that.
tough
It
guy.
makes 1,000 pounds
He's
of
a
ice
wealthy
per day.
man now.
What'd you say, Mike?
Makes 1,000 pounds of ice per day.
Is that a lot? I don't even fucking know.
That's
Yeah.
not
Okay,
crazy.
do you know, Mike?
I have no
What
idea.
do we buy?
Justin,
Like a
Justin says
2-pound
no.
bag?
Justin, you've been in the ice business, I assume.
I actually,
500 bags a
believe it
day.
or not, I have.
I believe that. Does it sound like a good idea? Put everything aside.
Yes.
Really?
Yes,
You would
do like
invest in it.
So the only problem is that you would. I
got two
don't
investors
think
now.
I don't think these machines like make it and bag it themselves. I think they're like it's like a freezer, and then you go around and you restock them up.
Oh,
I thought they made. I was thinking they make ice.
Fucking
not like
see
that.
you later.
For that reason,
You would do that, Mike?
I'm out.
Schlumping around, 3 locations putting ice in. Oh my god! Shoot me in the
So if you
fucking
have like
head.
a garage or something where you could have like a couple ice machines just pumping ice, and then like once or twice a week,
That's got to be
you
so
go around-
expensive.
Yeah, the electricity bill would be high.
I would think, right?
You have solar, Mutt?
I don't have solar now.
Mutt doesn't even have a garage or a basement. I don't think he has anything. He doesn't even have ice in
I
his
have a
house.
garage and a
He
basement.
doesn't even have a fridge. You can't get ice.
For Father's Day, I did get one of those little mini ice makers.
That's nice.
That's a
Right-
start.
And right then he's like Oppenheimer. He's like, wow. Can you imagine if this
What if it was a
blows
bigger
up?
ice?
I just think his kids are like, Dad, why have you been looking at this machine all day?
There's also the potential
Shut
that
up.
people who like.
I'm working.
Get away. It's like Mozart. But, potential of what, Mike?
There might be someone listening to the show that has like a parking lot that this might be potential for, so they can reach out. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, so you definitely would like you would restock it yourself. So there is a chance of
Does that
like,
change-
No, for that one, you're looking at a different thing. I'm sorry, Justin. There are commercial
Mike
ice
wants,
makers.
Mike wants to take the shortcut on everything.
No, he's looking at like ice.
Honestly,
chests,
I would
big
think an
chests.
ice
like this where you bring
machine
your own bag.
Yeah,
that would bag
That's more
itself
expensive, huh?
would be like a $50,000 minimum.
No
thing.
way it's $10,000.
It'd be like $100,000
No
probably.
chance. That's a super
I don't know.
expensive.
This probably does not even exist. It can't even exist.
It
It
just
probably.
constantly
Yeah,
makes
probably not.
ice
How would it
itself.
tie- yeah.
And then puts it in a bag and then ties it.
How to tie it?
Maybe. I mean, maybe.
I don't know.
What do you got?
That's 10 grand, right? Commercial bagged ice vending machine.
Yeah, but Mutt, when it says 10,000, it's like what a car says. Like it's,
Hold on, it's 8,600, but 6% off, so $8,095.
All right, now we're cooking.
you should definitely buy the cheapest one. That'd be my advice because it'll never break.
All right, so you think it's a bad idea? Okay, I'll go back.
No,
to the
I'm
drawing
saying
board.
I'm saying I
Sharks
no,
have said no. Actually, Mike's not said no yet. Mike's.
Well, Mike just the comedy of it. You think he's gonna write you a fucking check?
I was thinking $1,000 I would give him. Not the money
I
he
would
needs,
absolutely give him $1,000 for
Yeah.
this.
I wouldn't give him 25 cents.
I'm thinking about
It's
it.
a disaster.
Now, he hasn't answered me though. Here's something he hasn't answered me on. The winter months seem like lean months for this business.
It's a seasonal business.
I like where his head's at with this, though. I don't like
I
the
do too.
product.
As do
but
I.
I like the idea, the concept. A machine that's selling
Yeah,
things.
again, he doesn't have to do any work. Like the machine does.
No,
all
that's
the
work.
could ju- we
No,
could
he's
ju-
always trying to find new places to put the next machine.
It
That's
might be
building a
easier if we go in on vending machines.
Which also are a good money maker.
The vending machines are
But
good money makers.
I've seen those around. I've not seen the ice makers, and I'm thinking that's an untapped market in New England.
Or there just may be no market for it.
There's definitely a market for ice.
I know, but I'm saying you could get it. Like, it's not that big a deal to walk into Cumberland Farms.
Yes,
It's
but
just
if you knew
not.
there was one near
Stop
your...
mentioning our competitor.
Yes. You want to walk into those doors, have to deal with a customer service person. You gotta open that-
customer service person.
You don't have to go to the register. You swipe your card, hit a button, bag of ice, you're on the road. You're not walking
that
in.
sounds nice.
You're not having to go to open that stupid freezer outside, bring it back in. I want 6 bags of ice. I actually needed 7. You got to go back in, pay for that 7th one again. No, you get what you want at the machine on demand. Everything in this world now is on demand. Why isn't ice on demand? Why is ice not on demand?
It's like when Steve Jobs introduced the iPhone.
I think we need to start a business, and I think this is the board of directors right
I'm
here.
fine with starting a business, but the ice business. No.
I don't like the ice business either, but I like the concept
Mike doesn't hate it.
of a unit.
I don't hate it.
That can go in like parking lots in front of buildings
I
with
agree.
an item that is
needed.
How about one right
needed
near
in
the
enough
beaches of
volume.
Maine or Cape Cod? You get a little spot in a parking lot.
Sure, yeah. Just call up Cape Cod and put it in the parking lot.
No, you have to rent. You have to rent
sign off on that right now. You know what Cape Cod loves is a bunch of individual ice. What are you, out of your fucking mind? Be an adult.
I am an adult.
Be a fucking adult. I'm
Wanted
talking
ice-
to Harry.
wanted
really
ice
probably
on the
is just
beach, and
vending
there's no.
machines.
Huh?
Vending machine is probably the only place.
These places, you can't.
You
just
don't have
get-
fun. That's the issue. You don't go to the beach and have a cooler full of
No,
drinks.
what I'm
or
saying
food
is
with ice.
towns
You
like
wouldn't know what it's like.
a town like Sandwich or a town like Pocasset is not just going to be like, oh, bring the vending machine in. It's not how these towns
They
work.
They don't have a say in it.
Of course they do.
You rent the space from the parking lot,
That's
and you have
not-
that. That's your space.
Who
in
owns the
spot.
parking lot?
I don't. Could be a hotel.
Is that parking lot? Is that parking lot allowed to have that? Are they allowed to do things commercially like that? Do you know?
I don't know for sure.
That's what I'm saying.
No market
So don't be
research
negative about it. Say, why don't you
What'd
go find
say
out
that?
some
done
more?
no market research.
research. You're coming here asking me to cut your check for $30,000,
I thought you'd have more trust.
which there are some weeks I don't make that, and you're asking me to do that. I am not doing that. I am not doing that.
Also, you're putting a lot of trust in the community too, because from what I'm seeing from these ice vending machines, the ones where it's constantly making bags of ice really don't exist. I can't find any. What it is you go in there, you have like a freezer, and you go, I need to buy 5 bags. Doot.
Yeah.
Swipe your thing, door opens.
Is there a YouTube video of this anywhere?
Now it is trusting you to take only 5 bags of ice out.
Ooh, nope.
Oh,
no,
I don't like that.
No,
I didn't sign up for that.
no.
I didn't sign up for that.
You pitched us this. You're
No,
digging your
there's different
401k
versions.
for
There's
this.
different versions. He's looking at a certain version.
I think Dave's right. I think that the 5 of us could start a business together. What's that?
It is on YouTube. There's some videos like here's
I
how
believe it. I know you've watched them at night
here's how the
dreaming.
business works.
Bennett, shut up.
Dad, are you gonna get a job? Yeah, it's ice.
Who's the producer of the show?
I guess Aton be the producer.
Well, who's pushing the buttons?
Aton will be producing. I guess.
Is he driving up
Dave,
from?
Mickey Mouse operation?
Not
No,
great.
no. Good.
Great.
Is he driving up from Philly every week?
He's on remote every week. What do we?
He's on remote for the show every
He's
week?
not there.
Oh my God! What the fuck?
What? Such an asshole, Mutt.
That's stunning news.
No, it's not. It's not stunning at all.
Am I the only one that was shocked by that?
It was in the press release.
Okay.
I'm gonna be there live every week.
I can't believe that.
That's how the show's gonna work. That's how the show's gonna work. Is to start.
The guy that just left solved a murder last week, and we're all more shocked by that.
I thought people knew. I thought we were aware of this.
I actually think
I'll be live there, ready to go every week.
I think we're gonna have to decide when to end this because I don't know if he's coming back. Oh, yeah, there he is.
He's not walking off his own show. Well, Dave will like this. I bought him. I'm sort of producing it on site. I'm ready to go.
That doesn't shock
What do
me.
you mean you're sort of producing it on
I
site?
am. I'm producing on site.
I don't even know what to say to you anymore.
Say you love
I don't
me.
even know
we'll
what
move
this.
on.
What?
Just say you love me. We can move on.
I don't.
I'm not.
Okay, but you never said it to anybody. You can't make it like I know what you're doing here. I know your game. I know you're
What
trying to make it.
what game?
You're trying to
There's
make,
no
you're trying to
game.
make it seem like he's you know how shitty that makes it look.
I don't think it'll look shitty at all. I think it'll look good.
How does that drive people to the sports book? Because one of the guys isn't there.
Well, first of all, Mike, if you're asking a dumb question, people are like, "Oh my god, I get to see this guy on remote while I'm here."
Right.
That's a great. I mean, who doesn't want to see that?
No, people will be able to watch the show live over there. There'll be a monitor for the show.
So you're producing yourself, and he's
On
on
site.
remote.
And he'll be producing it. He'll do the
let me ask you
graphic
this
stuff live.
question again. Let me ask you this question again as your friend.
Okay.
Well, no, what? What? You're
Go
here.
ahead.
What?
Go ahead.
If I said to you, "Hey, former EI guy who left whatever, Matt Peralt or Pete
I like
Shepard.
Matt Peralt, yes.
Or Pete Shepard. They're doing a show from a casino. The other guy's on remote, and the guy hosting is producing it himself. Does that seem like a big-time show to you? What would you say?
No,
it's a Mickey Mouse operation.
I hope to prove people wrong. Totally fair. I hope to prove people wrong with the way it looks.
I know you're
hope
working
to prove
butt
people
off,
wrong.
but I'm saying it's a
I hope to prove people wrong. Yes.
It's a Mickey Mouse operation.
No, I would
This
have
is a massive
had the
casino,
same
ton of money.
Had the same questions you have. Totally get it. Totally get it.
So then why are you acting like upset?
I
Surprised?
thought it was a.
Dave, would you have ever guessed that?
No. I thought you guys were aware.
This guy is not
My
even
apologies.
schlepping up.
I'm sorry.
That's not a long drive. He can stay overnight and turn around. That's not a big
He
deal.
can get a hotel room
And
Thursday
I'm
nights.
sure. I'm sure he will at some
They'll comp him out.
At some point, no, he won't. What incentive would you do it remote if you were getting paid the exact same?
Yeah, why would you?
that's the whole point of being
Why would
there
you do a
live in
remote?
Sportsbook.
But
You
if
have
he
a
keeps on
you have
doing
a good
it,
drive. Why aren't you doing a remote?
It's not a bad drive.
Why aren't you doing a remote? He's doing a remote. Why aren't you?
Because it's Sportsbook Live. I'm in the Sportsbook.
Yeah, the show's called
With
Sportsbook.
Bomber.
The show's
Live.
called Sportsbook Live.
Yes.
The fucking guy's not there.
I am there. Half the show is there.
It should be called
Two-thirds
Sport
of the
Live
show.
or Book Live because it's not there. That's crazy. That's crazy. You're talking crazy now.
It's not crazy.
Oh, you know that's crazy. Don't do this to me.
That's not crazy.
That's fucking. You know what that is? That's gaslighting.
100%.
Okay, good. That is gaslighting.
I don't know what that means.
You should have a gaslighting segment with the bomber with gaslighting.
It's a version of lying. You're making us believe that we knew something.
Yes. You're like, oh, what do you mean? Well, I knew we'd be remote.
You're diminishing our feelings.
I'm not remote ever. I'm live.
If you asked me, Mike, Justin, Dave, is he there or not there?
Assuming he was there.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Everyone watching, if we pull up right now, not right now, but whatever, 96% would say, oh, well, he'd be there. Why?
We said earlier in the
That's fair.
show,
That's
remember?
fair. What
Justin
kind
was
of big I'm sorry, Mike. What kind of big opportunities is some fucking guys like him doing from my house?
He's got a studio.
Yeah, I understand that, but
You're going to look like such an asshole when you and Brad, whatever, are just sitting there and that guy's talking on Zoom.
I was just going to say that, Dave.
The people in the audience or whoever is going to stop by, whatever, they're just going to be like, what the fuck is going
You know
on?
how funny it's going to look? The first thing
I
is
think we have a way to make that work, Dave. That's part of the process here. Yes.
What do you?
The people standing around are going to hear Mud go, Eitan, your thoughts? Yeah, no, definitely.
That's
I like that. Too.
that is the goal is to have it look and sound live.
You're producing it.
Yes, absolutely.
You've never produced anything before.
I produce a newsletter. I produced that. I produced that podcast the last couple of years.
Okay.
Kentucky Derby podcast.
Is this an episode of the show?
Triple Crown podcast.
Like, you think there's going to be graphics?
You know what?
Yeah, there will be graphics. It will work for the audience there live.
No, it won't.
And the audience watching at home. And if
No,
it
it
doesn't,
won't.
we'll adjust for week 2. We'll adjust.
I might be there on Thursday night.
I might be too now.
We'll adjust.
Want me to do the show with you on Thursday?
No, thank you.
Yeah, why would you want Kirk Minahan
Yeah,
to do it with you?
that would suck, huh?
What's that?
You turning me down to co-host the show on Thursday?
I think it's a lack. What's it called?
Conflict
of
Yeah,
interest.
not a lack of. There'll be a lack of interest. That's for fucking sure. Jesus, Justin. No, am I wrong?
Well, it's just like
This is what I mean by heartbreaking, Mike. This is a guy.
That was stunning.
This is a guy who turned down Dave Portnoy, Kirk Minahan, Dan Katz, Ryan Whitney. I give him credit. I got no problem with it. But like, then he's gonna get in there. He's gonna be tinkering around before the show.
I
with his
am.
stuff.
I got to work on some stuff today.
There's a guy, by the way, Justin thought he was too good to produce this show.
yes.
And
No,
he's
I
gonna
did
produce
not.
that drac.
You know
that
that's not how I felt.
shitburger.
Okay,
That's-
that's
actually
not how I
though.
felt.
It's
And Justin,
What's that, Justin?
Justin, I helped you multiple times with stuff after basketball. I carried tons of shit in and out.
Yes.
I'm not afraid to do that stuff.
No, but you wouldn't want
It's
to tell
not
anybody you're a
below me,
podcast
no.
producer. You wouldn't want to tell anybody that. No, you wouldn't. No, you would not want to tell anybody that.
Why would I care? What do you mean?
Because you would. You
I
know,
came in there, sat as a producer
this is-
for a day with you.
You weren't producing the show that day. It was a bit, and you didn't do it.
It wasn't a bit. He asked me to come in, and I came in.
Justin, he produced the show that day.
he sat back here and
Correct.
had stories.
And I had stories ready to go. I
Did he
produced the show.
Do any sound or anything?
No.
No. You know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Whatever.
Well, what does that mean? You're the one who.
But it's not. And even Justin is saying that's not true. That I think.
Dave,
that's
your
below
thoughts
me.
on this whole thing?
I think it's a small piece of the puzzle. I think he's willing
No,
to
forget
do all
that.
those
Forget
things.
that. Forget that.
Okay.
The fact that he's producing this and the other guy's on remote.
I hate it. I hate everything about it. They're using the fuck out of him.
But I don't think he's actually producing this.
What?
Like, are you like setting up the Zoom? Like, you're
Who's producing it?
I told you, Eitan's handling that. I'll be producing on location. He'll be producing.
So there's no sound
exactly
during
how
the
it
show
looked.
or anything.
so like you're
Yeah,
setting.
there'll be sound, there'll be video, there'll be graphics. Yes.
So who's putting that up?
Eitan does that.
Okay, so
While
he's
doing the show.
Okay, so you're not doing any of that.
No, I'm just making
You
sure
have a
hopefully
board?
it looks and sounds good. I have a mini, I don't know what you would call it.
Oh, he's gonna show up with that. Like
I can
a little
show Dave the equipment.
briefcase. and
Yes.
It's gonna be.
So it's mockable there, but not if I did it here.
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure.
Yes. I mean, one's a big. Yeah. Yes.
Gotcha.
Yes. You want me to say? I mean, look, I'm rooting for you, but this is a train wreck.
Want people to come down, hang out, say hello.
Don't put these people through that.
The thing is I will be there.
Yeah.
But Ayton won't. So like, like you should have kept this secret because that would have been that would have been great. Me on Twitter live going up. Hey,
I don't want to lie about it.
Where's Ayton? Where's Ayton?
Aton.
That's true. It's almost no reason. It's better off, Justin, if you just go to Aton's house where he's producing it. That makes more sense for us.
But we said earlier, Justin goes, so what should I be doing? And you go, just remember we like mutt.
Right.
It was clear that Justin was kind of going to fuck with the guy.
Yes,
right?
but I can't now.
Is he going to jump on? Are you even going now?
Probably.
I mean, you gotta go.
I have to go.
You have to witness this now. This is like watching. It's like going to the first screening of a great film bomb.
They have the good wings there. I'll buy you some wings, Justin.
Oh, I appreciate it.
I mean, he's a good sport. You got to say that.
Oh, he is.
It's watching a man strap himself into the electric chair.
Well,
the guards are like, please don't do it.
I've watched people on the phone. It's K season 2 doing interviews. People talking about Sandra Burchford being groomed and used and these terrible things. I've never seen Dave so upset and horrified as he's been in the last 20 minutes.
That's crazy.
Dave looks like he's about to seriously vomit all over the place.
There's nothing left to say, really.
Dave, he said to you, I don't want to do a show with you.
He never officially said those words.
But by
he
not
mocked the idea.
Without,
Yes.
but without say, he could have said yes. You know what I mean?
Right. Yep.
And now he's doing this.
It was hurtful then.
Now he's doing this.
This is more hurtful. This is way more.
I will say this. I can't wait for it.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm not
I
going to
can't
watch
wait
it. But it's 6 o'clock on Thursday.
6 p.m. prime time right before Thursday.
Is there a
Thursday
theme
football.
song?
I don't know yet. I'm not sure.
Eton's playing on his little fucking recorder.
I expected to be told that Ayton was moving for this job before,
Right.
before hearing he was
I
going to
will
be
say,
there.
like, I know you well enough that I know how I would react. I think I would react if I found out my co-host of the show is doing it remotely every week.
I think I'd say let's see how it works out week one. Maybe,
You think?
maybe
I
to
think,
adjust
I
after
think
that.
I would react.
No,
to
you
that.
don't. You've hated doing remote shows.
I would
I've
say
done
the
a bunch
world would end before week 1 of this show that I've claimed is this big thing we've worked on for 6 months. The guy can't drive 3 hours for the first show.
Maybe he'll surprise us.
Well, now he can't. Now you
Don't
want
tease
now.
us like that, you son of a bitch. You bastard.
Why can't he?
Well, Mutt's now going to say to me, you have to do it because we gave him shit about it. True or false?
We'll see.
He's not going to do it. Even if you tell him, even if let's say no one shows up and people are showing up, I thought Ayton Shander was going to be here, and people are like,
Ayton
legitimately
Shander.
Ayton Shander.
Ayton Shander.
Ayton
Very
Shander.
annoying name to pronounce.
That's a terrible name.
Awful name.
Terrible name. Terrible name.
It's a fine name.
Hey, you really need to come. He's just going to say no. He doesn't respect you. He doesn't give a fuck.
No.
Well, we'll find out, I guess.
He thinks you're shit.
I don't. Well,
Roles
maybe
reversed.
after
You would have
today.
been there, Mutt. You would have driven for
You-
the first
that was-
show. You would have driven 8
I was always
hours for
the
the
anchor.
first show.
I was
the
always
what?
I was always going to be on it.
Do you say the anchor?
No,
That's what you're about to say.
Fulcrum. I'm probably the anchor. Too.
Fulcrum. Wow, look at you. So you're the star of the show.
I think Bomber's the star of the show.
Who's the first build of YouTube between you and Shander?
Me.
There you go.
Wow.
That is big.
Well, it's just Sportsbook Live. Is it
Sort of.
Sportsbook Live?
Sportbook
with
sort
Mark?
of live.
It is still live.
Sportbook remote.
Sportsbook. One of the guys is live.
Sportbook remote.
And where can you watch this? Is it on YouTube? Is it on the Twitter?
It'll be
page?
on YouTube, and I think it'll definitely be on YouTube on the Odd Shopper YouTube page live.
So it's his.
Oh my god.
They have it's a huge YouTube platform that they
Why
have.
can't it just Dave? No. What?
He's a wild card.
Mutt's going to be leaving here like Walt when Hank found out that he's Heisenberg. You've got to get to Mohegan.
Voice of text.
Just Mutt in the toilet reading a book of poetry.
Flips it open.
That's how I felt when he told me Agent wasn't there. It was WW.
I don't think I've ever been so surprised in my life on the show. I thought he'd be the kind of guy if you told him to crawl there, he would do it.
I give and I give and I give, Dave. That's all I do.
Are you alluding to an individual crying over their dog over the weekend?
What's wrong with that?
Can I just say this? Hold on. Because I I like I get the people like their dogs. I completely understand that. Does Christian have a dog or no?
Yeah, he has one, and so do I. It's 2 Great Danes. Remember?
Oh,
yeah, they're separated.
I didn't
It's
remember
tough.
because I asked, but yeah.
You
So you
brought a
have
Great Dane to this couple's house?
Yeah. They weren't
Jesus Christ, really? How's Al doing, by the way?
He's good. He's father out.
I know. Yeah, how's
He's doing
the
great.
baby?
Baby's healthy. Everything's fine.
Good.
Born a little premature, but
Yeah, a
everything's
couple months
fine.
old now.
Yeah, like 10 weeks.
Have you seen the baby a lot? Or
Oh yeah, fed him a couple times. I'm Uncle Mick.
Does that Michael as a middle name?
Yeah.
You like
Sensitive
that?
subject.
Oh, it is.
Yeah,
Against his will.
Yeah.
But everyone's good though.
Everyone's
Must be nice
good,
for
yeah.
the family.
Yeah, my parents are like in heaven.
crazy,
They,
right? That's
they
a great
love
moment.
it. They really
That's a
do.
great moment, yes.
And like he's almost now to the point where he's done like crying all the time and stuff. So it's
Yeah,
kind of the
you're
fun
getting there.
phase. They said
Yeah,
from
you're
6
getting
months
there.
to like 2. It's like
Yeah,
fun.
you're definitely getting there. Good. So like I don't like when people. So I saw on Twitter, somebody tweeted out Ben Herbstreit died. And I was like, holy shit. Like, legitimately, I was like, oh my God, Kirk Herbstreit is like a kid who died?
Oh, God.
I was like, what the fuck? This is awful.
It would be, yeah.
Then I find out it's his fucking dog. Which, I mean, like, look, I get it. Like,
Ben Herbstreit.
Yeah. Right? Is that his name? Yeah. Like, Clyde's a good dog. Kate loves Clyde and Harry. So I would feel bad when Clyde eventually. I would feel very bad because the kids would be upset. But this is
Sure. But if Awful Announcing tweeted out Clyde Minahan has passed.
right, and everybody's tweeting out how sad they are with a dog. Like, I don't know, Dave, you're not a dog guy, right?
I do have a dog, and I will cry when my dog dies.
Do you
I just
think-
won't
do you
put it on
think the
national
rest of us should get
television.
together?
No,
Okay.
I do not.
And by the way, one second. By the way, so he's every week he's at this college thing, and there were signs for anybody who's a sign for Ben Herbstreit should be shot.
Long
complete
live Ben
loser.
Herbstreit.
Yeah. Well, a long live. He's dead. He's dead.
There's a
fucking dog. He had a good life, right?
There's a picture of Ben Herbstreit with a halo ring over.
Yeah, I know. Now I saw Herschel Walker, who unfortunately was not successful in his run for U.S. Senate a few years ago, tweeted out, "Don't worry about it, Kirk. My dog died a year ago, and he's gonna watch out for your dog in heaven." I'm like,
nice.
it's like only football guys watch out. What about other dogs? Everyone's fucking dog dies.
Heaven is segregated.
Yeah. Do you believe in doggy heaven, Dave? Do you think there's a different heaven for dogs?
I'd like to think there is.
Yeah,
but probably not.
Probably not.
Yeah,
No. Justin?
That's a nice thought.
Yes, I like to think all dogs go to heaven.
Not Gus's dogs.
No, Gus's dogs. You think Gus's dogs should go to heaven, Justin?
I think Gus's dogs are currently living in hell.
That's a fair point.
I mean, Gus will make that so much about Gus that day. Jesus. So, by the way, Ben Herbstreit croaks. Kirk Herbstreit rolls out the new model that day. See it?
It's a tough look.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
You got a new dog already?
I think he had a couple of dogs, but the other one just rolled.
okay.
I saw somebody tweet next man up, and it's true. The dog just came flying out of there. I'm like, what about Ben?
Not that this matters much, but just for context,
Yeah.
was Ben Herbstreit like a staple of college game day? Was he on a lot? Do
Justin,
we know this dog?
Justin, if he's not stupid questions, we can't have him in it.
Okay, so he is.
I mean, it's Ben Herbstreit.
He's a
It's Ben
fixture.
Herbstreit.
I understand.
Big Al Michaels was fucking sick of that dog. Old Al Michaels in those Thursday night football games. Ben Herbstreit farting next to him while he's trying to.
And Ben is here.
Oh, great! Yeah, Jesus Christ.
This kind of shits on his other dogs. I've had on the death post. I've had dogs my whole life, but Ben was one-on-one. He was smart, loving, gentle,
One-on-one?
patient, inquisitive, and welcoming to all.
Inquisitive.
Inquisitive, always a big smile and a soft tail.
Was he well read? It's an inquisitive dog.
Kirk, what do you think?
You understand? It just comes down to 6 counties in America. He doesn't even know what the fuck is he talking about. It's a dog.
Why don't the Democrats see the pandering on one issue?
Abortion, Kirk.
He and I could communicate. He and I understood each other and had each other's backs. He was with me more than anyone at home and traveling with me for work. Such an easy-going companion. Hard day, but he will live within all of us forever.
Had his back.
I think
He had
that-
his back.
I think that was. I think he's being a little
Where was
light.
Clyde when you got suspended?
Clyde was very anti-Murchison.
That's. I think he's going. I think Kirk had Ben's back more than the other way around. if I'm
Oh, you
being
shouldn't say
honest.
that today. It's too soon.
I-
It's too soon. Ben Herbstreit's a very loyal dog.
After a guy dies, we all have to glamorize them.
All right, so here's college game day, which has Lee Corso still on it. Lee Corso's like 142 years old. Eventually, Lee Corso's going to put that thing over his head. He's going to die, and no one's going to know. They're going to know until like an hour later.
And
Not
he's
like
not
Lee
gonna
Corso.
Lee Corso's not going to get this reaction. That's what's crazy.
No one would get this reaction. Go ahead.
We appreciate so much that you were sharing Ben with us over the years.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, that's after like a 4-minute video about the dog, right?
A whole monologue.
Dogs are known as man's best friend. But what do you call a dog that becomes a nation's best friend?
I mean, that's crazy.
I just love how fucking crazy people. You know, when people see this reaction, they'll be like, "We're assholes."
Yes, yeah.
You can't win. Like, that's insane. I get. Kirk Herbstreit loved his dog.
That's great.
That dog is no more important than the fucking dogs who are attacking me and Steve in fucking Walhalla. They're all dogs.
Right.
I mean, some are more inquisitive than others, I suppose.
And this was the nation's best friend.
This dog, by the way,
that becomes a nation's best friend.
This dog, by the way, won 8 episodes in a row in Jeopardy in 2012. I didn't even know that. It's a very inquisitive dog. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Kirk.
You call him Ben. I'll be honest with you. When I first started bringing Ben on the road, it was for me. I needed a travel companion. Hotel rooms can sometimes feel like islands of solitude.
I can't believe there was no point.
Nobody at the ESPN was like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Kirk Herbstreit was recording this and never thought like, all right, you know what? This is too much. I'm landing on a little thing.
This is what happens. Famous people are nuts.
He's not famous enough for this.
But you know what? In that little bubble.
Yeah, he is.
He is. I agree with you. He's a fucking nobody. I mean, you know, he's sure he's a nice guy, but go ahead.
And his warm presence became my anchor to home, making my journeys feel less like wandering and more like belonging.
By the way, this guy's flying in a private plane on a Friday,
right.
going to a college and leaving on a private plane on a Saturday. Like, let's not. This guy's making these hotels. Oh wait, this is not Montante going on 27-hour drives.
You're wrong. Then he calls the game. You're
That's
forgetting
true.
that aspect.
Is Montante going to do a video like this when he runs out of cocaine? Will he be that emotional? Go ahead.
America's best friend.
Go ahead.
When I was working in a hotel room or a broadcast booth or on the college game day set, reaching down and feeling that fur at my feet, it made me feel like I was home.
This is disgusting.
Creep.
Ben wasn't out here to
Afghanistan.
become a social media star, but he became one just by being himself.
You know, that's the thing I always said about Ben. He wasn't a phony.
I'll say this right now. I think he was looking to become. He had an agent, probably.
He didn't put on a facade.
Oh, I have to deal with this shit when Miss Peaches fucking dies.
Oh yes.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
Dog people are nuts. I get it. I totally get he loved his dog, but this is maybe the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Very uncomfortable.
This is madness.
You're not thinking of the pricks we dealt with, like Air Bud and the phonies for so many years.
Right.
Ben kind of put us back on track.
You call him Ben.
Let me hear more of this guy.
The Rose Bowl named him its chief happiness officer.
How do you say that in that tone?
How do you not laugh at that?
He was the curator of fun.
The Rose Bowl named the chief happiness officer.
Like, what does that even mean?
They have to replace him now?
Yeah, I'm gonna see who's currently the chief happiness. Is there like an interim?
Oh, interesting.
I mean, yeah, now you need a new one for the Rose Bowl. They should probably wait a year.
Who is named? Do they have like an order of operations where when the chief happiness officer dies?
That's what I'm saying.
Who's just the next dog?
Yeah.
It's his other dog.
Next dog up. Let me see. How old was Ben Herbstreit? Wait a minute, what? That's a Wikipedia page.
Oh, of course. That doesn't surprise me.
Ben Herbstreit was a golden retriever known for accompanying his dog life. We don't have an age.
That's suspicious.
You said over the past 10 years.
Danielle
Okay.
Monte.
He was the first received media credentials for the Rose Bowl. The first dog ever to do so, Mike. He was named the chief happiness officer. He received other press credentials for college and NFL games under different titles, including treat analyst, chief happiness officer of football, and wide retriever.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
He was 10. Imagine having to write those. If you like work for like the Packers, you have to do this press. You must be like an asshole.
The Rose Bowl did tweet out, he quote tweeted Kirk and said, Kirk, thank you for allowing Ben to be part of our lives. We hope he enjoyed being our chief happiness officer last year. He brought
I'm sure he's
joy
very aware
and
of
happiness to everyone he met.
I heard the stress really got to him, and he actually didn't
Yeah.
enjoy it. He was totally gray at the end, like Obama when he left office.
Look, I'm not a big. Obviously, I've solved 2 of these, but I would just say Kirk Herbstreit and Ben went into the hotel room together, and Kirk Herbstreit walked out.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Wow.
You can look at the angles of some of the. I'm not gonna say what the coroner. No reason to get into that, but Dave, we have looked into it a little bit.
We have.
All right, go ahead.
It always
The
wonder whether
Rose
there was
Bowl
blood on
named
Ben's
him its
mouth.
chief
It's true.
passenger
Wow, I'm
pilot.
starting to flunder myself.
And that's exactly what he did. He made everyone happy. And he did it without even trying. He just wagged that tail.
No stand-up
or
routine?
nestled up
Just did it on his own?
He juggled.
or nestled up against strangers like they were family. And that's
Almost
what
like he
they-
had no idea they weren't.
I like to think that there's a cynical producer doing this, like just sitting there like, okay, just say it. But probably not.
Yeah, Kirk, could you ham it up a little bit?
Yeah.
Actually, could you get more into this?
Dave, you're kind of a sap. Would you buy if you're not working on the show and you're watching this? Are you emotional or no?
That's a great question. Probably.
Really?
Just
Dave gets
the
swept
music
into
will
this.
get me.
You don't think it's silly?
It's definitely silly. But then with my dogs like sitting next to me while I'm watching it, that could be tough.
The fur at your feet.
My dog's 10.
What's that?
My dog's 10.
Has he won the awards?
No.
Do you have a credential for anything?
Who gives a fuck?
Definitely would qualify for Chief Happiness Officer.
I would think, yeah.
The CHO.
How long is this video?
This is
30 for 30.
Like 2 minutes and 50 seconds.
All right, go ahead.
And that's what they became. On planes, in hotel lobbies, on the beach, in the mountains. It didn't matter if you were a college student, a movie star, a national championship quarterback,
He didn't discriminate.
or even a state governor. Ben didn't care who you were.
Unless you were black.
Everyone deserved
He had a bit of an issue.
I think that Kirk Herbstreit thinks like, hey, you walk down the street, Kirk Herbstreit's here with his dog. Like I'd be like, oh, like I can somebody be like, oh, great, like pat it or whatever. He thinks that moment lasts with those other people forever. It's just like, oh, there's a dog on the street. Everyone's like, oh, it's a cute dog.
We met Ben.
Also, he thinks the people are thinking like, oh, sorry, I work at Wendy's. Is the dog still okay to approach me?
Lunatic.
Imagine turning this on halfway through, where you're like, wait, what are they talking about?
Is there a big game today?
Ben didn't care who you were. Everyone deserved his love. I think we can all learn from that. At a time when everything seems to be aimed at dividing us, our love of football...
Oh, yeah, this will solve everything, Kirk. This will solve all the political problems in America.
Israel and Palestine have put down their weapons.
Let me tell you something, yeah, for sure. Go ahead, it's
Our
nutbag.
love of football unites us every weekend. What I experienced with Ben was that, and so much more. Dogs' only flaw as a species is they don't live long enough. But the warmth they give us...
And they bite people.
It never
They also
goes
can't
away.
talk. I mean, they shit all over the place. I don't mean to be.
So neither will Ben. This man's best friend, who became America's best friend.
He used it again?
At the very end, his voice cracked. He was done.
Then they go to him right live.
Yes.
Let me hear him
I
cry.
think I have the beginning.
I love. You guys know it's a weakness of mine. Hold on. I've done it myself. Men crying is always funny.
Sure.
It's just funny.
Yeah, but he's
I
like
understand
weeping
that.
on the air. Right?
Yeah.
This is tough.
But he's weeping. He's like, boy, that narrator really had some powerful words.
Right.
Yeah, who wrote that? By the way, he didn't write that. Who the fuck wrote that? Go ahead.
It's
Kirk has put together.
This is
an
crazy.
essay.
I don't care how much you love dogs. This is insane.
Insane. And people like the Barstool account, which I fucking hate. Every Barstool Sports tweet is everything. This is the best documentary ever. This is the best movie ever. Kirk Herbstreit's dog's awesome. This player's awesome. Everything's fucking awesome. Everything. It's like, do you have any fucking cynicism in this world anymore? This is everybody. Oh, Lee Corso, Reese Davis, right?
Yep.
Desmond
Howard.
Desmond Howard.
Pat
You'll have,
McAfee.
yeah. They should throw a fucking net or Nick Saban. See that?
Yeah, he's been on there.
And just drag them away and let them just live on a different planet. Because it would be great. Everyone's like, oh, Pat McAfee. It would be great if you'd been like, Kirk, you're a fucking madman. what the fuck
What
is
are you
wrong?
doing?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
But there's no way, like, if there's no way Pat McAfee thinks that's cool, right? Like, if he was still at Barstool or whatever, he'd be making
He's kind
fun
of
of that, right?
He's not really like that, though.
I guess.
Pat McAfee tweeted out, "We're sending our positive vibes at Kirk Herbstreit. Ben was a
disappointing.
special dog."
How do you spell positive?
Yeah, did he do the pun?
PAWS?
POS.
You asshole.
Or like there's no Lee Corso's like, yeah, that's good. This is an appropriate response.
Well, Lee Corso's really.
He's not
aware
all
of
there
this.
anymore.
No.
Social media anywhere. Maybe if you just drove down the street, we've seen billboards, we've seen signs. All of us have received a number of messages about the loss of Kirk's dog, Ben.
Billboards?
Kirk,
LSU
we
put a
appreciate so
billboard
much
up.
that you were sharing Ben with us.
It said Ben Herbstreit, college football's best friend. And it's a picture.
How much did that cost? What a waste.
It's a state school, isn't it?
Jesus Christ.
State money going into that?
How did they transition from the Ben Herbstreit segment to the? Like, did they just go like, all right, now we're going to
They go dog
Georgia
of the
Bama.
week. Underdog pick of the week.
I got you.
I think
There you go.
probably.
Oh, I like
Who
that.
knows? I would guess. Well, a great life for Ben Herbstreit. Again, I thought it was one of his children, but it turns out it was much worse. It was
You
his
call
dog.
him Ben.
Also, guys, that's a weird name for a dog. I don't know.
Yeah, but that's why he was America's best friend. We felt like he was one of us.
How did I miss him? I mean, he's America's best friend. I didn't even know he was.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I feel shame that I didn't know he
You
existed.
should. I feel ashamed.
He got like cancer 2 years ago. Was in the spotlight. Then now he got cancer
Sure.
again. Now
Spotlight.
Yeah. That's how I know him.
I mean, listen, with a dog, very sad. People are very connected. I'm not a dog. I don't get connected to animals. I'm just not built that way. But I get when somebody's sad. But really, it's none of them. I don't give two fucks about Kirk Herbstreit's dog. Just like if somebody on the street's dog died, I'd be like, oh, it's sad, but I don't know. I don't care.
If we were playing a clip where Kirk was like, sorry, I'm a little bummed today, my dog died, and you guys were laughing, I'd be like, I get it.
This is the most serious.
This is not that.
This is crazy.
And this guy like played sports and like grew up in like a lot. Like he didn't listen to this back and was like, oh, I can't put that out there.
Right? Yeah, exactly. Like,
What the
he
hell?
read that.
Yeah.
Egos get so inflamed. It's crazy.
America's best friend.
Oh, that probably took him. I'd say double the time it took him to prep for the football game he was going to announce.
Well, he can't
For
prep.
right
He can't
time.
prep for the football game anymore.
Oh, that's true.
Ben's not there.
So if you ask anyone, if you
who's
just
what's the name of the new dog? Is it Ben 2?
no, they can't
was
do
it?
that.
Got Billy.
Yeah, who is it? Do we know the name of the? That's a tremendous pressure for this dog.
Bill Herbstreit.
The grave this dog is just a fucking asshole. Remember Biden's dog bit like the Secret Service like 90 times?
Yeah.
If you grab this new dog's just a bad boy.
Don Swayze.
Yeah, yeah, right. This guy is just a bad apple.
Yeah.
He's America's worst dog.